And guys, we're moments away from having the first main event for tonight on our hands, and it's a spectacle. Why? Because those 6 participants will we see in one of the 2 main events come Elimination Chamber in a couple of days, when Austin Series Universal Championship will be on the line. So it can't get any more high stakes than this, guys. Especially when you keep in consideration that WrestleMania isn't so far away, guys. It's just 1 or 2 months. It's just 1 or 2 months away. It's WrestleMania to WrestleMania. So I think we only have after Elimination Chamber Fastlane, and then it will be WrestleMania already. So this could be one of the last opportunities for either of those 6 individuals to you know, to make it to WrestleMania with World Championship in their possession. So, and of course everybody wants to be this man, and let's see who will win victorious here tonight. We have on one side the one and only Ricochet with the Swiss Superman Cesaro, and the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre against the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, our Universal Champion Austin Theory, and the Intercontinental Champion King Corbin. And don't forget, Drew McIntyre and Austin Theory already met for our Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view last month, where they stole the show with a 5-star bang of a bout. If you haven't seen this matchup, check it out right now, because it was so damn good. It had everything you could ever want for one match, especially when you consider that Drew McIntyre was only in the match because Austin Theory ambushed Cesaro in the backstage area before on the SmackDown before Royal Rumble, and Drew McIntyre was the viewer's choice as a replacement for Cesaro, and Drew came close of beating Cesaro, beating Theory that night, and at the Royal Rumble, and but Austin Theory prevailed, and but however, last week, however, not last week, 2 weeks ago, however, Theory lost to the Royal Rumble winner Rey Mysterio, which isn't a shame on paper. I mean, Rey Mysterio, one of the all-time greatest, but how Austin Theory lost the matchup is nothing what we've seen since he became champion. He's been dominating, he's been tough, he's been improving against the likes of Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre and Cesaro, but against Rey Mysterio, he looked like a jobber. And let's see if Theory can bounce back. I mean, last week he defeated the one and only Ricochet, but Ricochet proved himself. And but after Theory's win, he got yeah, you've seen the ghost with Cesaro's unexpected return and beating the hell out of Theory. And yeah. Also, don't forget, we don't Sheamus in a heated rivalry, who we've seen earlier tonight, costing his teammate Pete Dunne a match against the War Raider Eric by attacking our SmackDown Tag Team Champ, one of our SmackDown Tag Team Champion, while having Ivar ejected from the ring. And yeah, we don't know how much Sheamus can focus on the bigger prize on the Universal Championship comes Elimination Chamber. Also, we have Intercontinental Champion King Corbin, who technically could leave Elimination Chamber with 2 belts, but it's up and down so far from King Corbin, with having 5-star matches with the likes of Kalisto and LA Knight. Then it turns down to him losing the title to Booker T last month at the Royal Rumble, then regaining it on the following SmackDown, and then he ambushed Booker T 2 weeks ago on SmackDown in the backstage area so viciously that we haven't seen Booker since, and it led to the new face here on SmackDown, the limitless Keith Lee, challenging King Corbin to an impromptu match, which Keith Lee won against the King. And however, last week King Corbin qualified over the Elimination Chamber over Keith Lee and LA Knight. So yeah, it's going back and forth for him. Let's see how it goes for the other individuals, and who you think will win, and who you're rooting for considering Elimination Chamber. Is it Cesaro? Is it Ricochet? Is it Drew McIntyre? Is it Sheamus? Is it King Corbin? Or is it our champion Austin Theory? Feel free to let us know, because I can't wait to hear thoughts of who's going to leave Elimination Chamber as our champion and who you're rooting for.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match Introducing first, from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro!
Yeah, Cesaro has held tag team titles of many different partners, even United States champion. Cesaro looks to be in a bad mood here tonight, and I'm sure he is ready to take it out in the ring.
Before we get into the action, I need to drink a bit of soda real quick. I look like Cesaro is ready for the fight here tonight, but I'm been wondering if Cesaro is he really at 100% after what Cesaro did to him last month before the Rumble. As there comes not only Ricochet, he lost to Austin Theory last week, but he proved himself.
From Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
Ricochet is a full highlight reel. Former former one-time United States champion, former one-time NXT North American champion, and also Cesaro, don't forget, former both Intercontinental and United States champion and tag team champion. And don't forget, Cesaro will meet one of his teammates, will meet his former teammates who won tag team titles with on the opposing side, and Sheamus. Ricochet seemed to be ready with the crowd behind him. Don't forget, Ricochet, known as with Ricochet's alter ego Prince Puma, was the world champion of Lucha Underground, the best promotion of the last couple of years. As there comes to McIntyre, former Royal Rumble winner, former two-time WWE champion, and one-time Intercontinental champion.
Brandishing the King's blade. This is a man who fought his way.
The chosen one is here.
To the top of WWE.
Have I said one-time Royal Rumble winner? I'm not so sure, but that's what he did. And also one-time NXT champion as well. Since his return, he made waves.
And from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
How we spoke about people could reinvent themselves, but is there any more evidence in Drew McIntyre? Because many people thought that his career was over. But then he reinvented, then he was gone. I mean, especially after he was gone for the WWE for many years, but then he returned, became an NXT champion, and a couple of years later he won the Royal Rumble and he became our WWE champion at WrestleMania against the Beast Brock Lesnar a couple of years ago, and there comes our current world champion from SmackDown, the Universal champion Austin Theory, as he proved himself in tough competitive matches against the likes of Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre, and Cesaro.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Austin Theory.
There's the latest Mr. Money in the Bank winner. He successfully cashed in against the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns to become our Universal Champion. And many people think his ego is getting in the way of his talent, and also he's very talented, but right now he's nowhere near on top of the food chain. But Austin Theory proved every doubter wrong. And he proves that he's the future, but he's also on top of the world right now. And as we wait the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, let's speak real quick about our other main event, where we will see the female counterparts of this match, because we will see all females, all women who will challenge Liv Morgan for her Women's Championship later tonight in our second main event. So there comes the Celtic Warrior.
From Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
And don't forget, Sheamus as a true Grand Slammer, he's done it all. Royal Rumble wins, Money in the Bank wins, countless World Championships, World title reigns, from both WWE Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, Tag Team titles wins with Cesaro in the past as well, former couple of times Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion.
But Sheamus likes you and Michael.
But right now he's in a heated feud alongside Pete Dunne against the War Raiders because Sheamus thinks that Eric tried to injure him 2 months ago on purpose. He tried to injure him, but we don't know if that's true or not yet. But Sheamus has his tools to that. As there comes our Intercontinental Champion, he thinks he's a king, and he's very talented, as much as his mates and opponents, but his ego, whole different story. Much like series.
And from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, King Corbin!
As King Corbin is in the third reign as Intercontinental Champion. And we don't know what his participation inside the Elimination Chamber means for the Intercontinental Champion he's so proudly been holding. Because we don't know if that means that we will have an Intercontinental Championship match comes Elimination Chamber or not. It might be the case, it might not be the case to have an Intercontinental Championship match at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event, because hey, we know King Corbin, as we know now, that Corbin will be inside the Elimination Chamber for Austin Series Universal Championship, as he was the final participant to qualify for this matchup. But no matter who wants to become champion, it's easier said than being done. And look at this Austin Theory lifting Cesaro up. And down off way to for Cesaro. Last time he got surprised. Last week he got surprised by his return after injured him just 2 months ago. Look at Cesaro though. Up and down, man. It's 1 month Cesaro got injured by Theory. Maybe he came back too early, that's what many people are thinking. And I mean, I kind of agree. It's a big white hook there from Cesaro, but I think we don't know if that was the doctor's will or Cesaro's will. You nagi there to Cesaro. It was a shocker nonetheless, seeing Cesaro returning out of nowhere. Big punches there from Cesaro. So far he's in control over World Champ. And look at the aggression and Cesaro there. Shown by Cesaro here tonight. He wants to avenge for this injury from Siri. Siri cost him 1 month of his career, maybe even more. The one for Cesaro being a Superman, with an even quicker recovery than John Cena. But maybe it was just a minor injury or something. That's what we don't know. As they kick there from Cesaro. Look at how he dominates our champion here. He's in big trouble. He needs to make a tag. Backbreaker. Cesaro isn't done though. Another one. What a variation there with a side backbreaker there. But standing up for some got avoided by Siri. Whipping Cesaro in the corner and making the attack to Cesaro's former teammate Sheamus. They know each other so well. One-time friends, now they can stand one another. I know they're on different side, I want to say. They couldn't stand each other, then they were teammates. Big backbreaker there from Sheamus. Going for you. Irish Curse backbreaker, but Cesaro was ready for it. That's what I'm talking about. They know each other too well. Big knee from Sheamus though. As Cesaro wants to make a tag, Sheamus doesn't allow it. Picking him up and down with a sitting powerbomb. Look at Sheamus. A second sit-up powerbomb. And he's going for the trifecta, I think. Stomp to the arm of Cesaro. But Cesaro watching leg sweep right there. Big right hook there. Sheamus tagging in King Corbin here. As Cesaro crawling to his mates. King Corbin couldn't prevent it from happening. Drew McIntyre's in. Don't forget, Drew McIntyre's the only one who kicked out of the end of days. As King Corbin with cheap shot to Ricochet. As Ricochet defending himself and arguing with the officials. Allowing Drew McIntyre to eject King Corbin from the ring. As Drew feeds the crowd behind him there. King Corbin takes his time with that 2 already. Drew McIntyre with a cheap shot on Sheamus here. Bringing him in the match. Usually it's also would be expect the other way around. Especially with Drew being on the good side of the universe for years. As look at Drew slamming King Corbin up and down. Theory off the top. Goes nowhere. But Sheamus with a cheap shot. But you can't, I don't think you can blame Sheamus for this one. Drew attacked him first, so. Like body drop there from Drew to Sheamus as he does his wing rammers. And King Corbin makes him pay. Maybe you should let the one and only Ricochet in. Big DDT from King Corbin there. Big wide hook there from our king. Another big clothesline. Corbin's full control over McIntyre. Dislike of the audience, but maybe Drew added on himself for attacking Sheamus and it could have cost him here. There was also no reason to check Sheamus at this point. It's King Corbin going at that. Look at this spinebuster from Drew. As Austin Theory having words with the official. And so is Sheamus. Big white hook there. King Corbin got tossed around like he's a cruiserweight. And McIntyre, by the powerful McIntyre, King Corbin closer and Drew to the outside. As we had the ambulance. You might have heard an ambulance who is ready just in case we need it. As King Corbin slamming Ricochet hard on the apron there. As so McIntyre tried to take advantage, but King Corbin doesn't let him. Whipping him the barricade there. His first goes McIntyre into the barricade. We've set 4 ready for both McIntyre and Corbin. But Corbin returns to the ring, tagging in Austin Theory. As look at Theory mocking McIntyre. As Theory double action from the top to the outside. As he doesn't want to win this match, but kind of surprising me. Maybe he wants to prove himself, or maybe he wants to damage to McIntyre before the champ, but perhaps weaken one of his opponents comes Elimination Chamber a couple of days. As he tossed back McIntyre moments ago into the barricade, but McIntyre defending himself as the refs, they're counting him out. Theory tried to get him, but what a suplex from McIntyre. And even ready for the reversal of the attempt from Theory. Shot goes nowhere though, as he returns to the ring, and so is McIntyre.
Left by the turnbuckles.
As Theory got him in the corner, but nobody home. As Theory off top. The double axe handle, as Sheamus with the distraction. Which cost Drew. Big pump kick there. As Theory rolls him up, can it be? 2, almost got him, but Drew powers out just in time. Ricochet would have been there. Look at Sheamus. Able to the back of McIntyre there. While Theory gloats about it. Like it was his work here. Sheamus got the powerbomb McIntyre, but Theory didn't let him. And it cost Theory there. As Sheamus frustrated right there. As he brawls with McIntyre. Maybe we need Sheamus to be ejected one more time. Like earlier tonight. Like I was ejected earlier tonight. Big shout bump there. Sheamus as Theory now. Tagging in Corbin as Sheamus now. Turn to the ring like a house of fire. Stomping both his teammate and opponent there. But he eats a big boot from McIntyre. There's big boots there from King Corbin to Drew. Elbow to the back as well. Stomp from Sheamus to McIntyre. Knee from Sheamus. Takes from mate to Siwi. Sheamus is swaging the Fisher here. They're not in a forgetting mood after Siwi ignored his orders. As Drew, after hitting Michio, Nuku driver attacks on Ricochet. Standing splash from Ricochet there. As Sheamus goes down off the apron, Ricochet and the cover will this be? Ricochet almost won it for his teammates. Look like that Sheamus doesn't care. It's Ricochet looking for the was electrifying move. But not from him, from the Rock, as Sheamus about to attack to McIntyre. On the outside, standing on the barricade. Sheamus not happy by being attacked by to McIntyre for no apparent reason. Knees up from Siwi there. As the moment our champion needs. Back in the thing. Punches are now planting a Ricochet right. Sheamus letting Drew take meet the barricade yet again. Big powerbomb. Big white hook there from Siwi in the corner. Look at Siwi. The blockbuster to Ricochet. Sheamus sends McIntyre yet again in the barricade, but this time McIntyre free himself. But Sheamus not done with McIntyre. Looking for Unagi, but McIntyre avoiding it. As Ricochet planning Siwi inside the ring. Reversal there from Siwi. Ricochet. As Siwi goes on the cover and Ricochet will speed. Only one. King Corbin and McIntyre, where Sheamus still down and out on the outside as McIntyre ejects Corbin. Right, Siwi. Planting Ricochet right there. His teammate might be in trouble, but Siwi doesn't care. Looking for the ATL instead. Will speed. One. Only one as Cesaro saves the matchup. And even defend himself against Siwi's cheap shot attempt. And smacks him somewhere. Sheamus smack McIntyre off the apron. Launch him off the apron. While Siwi get a cheap shot in on Cesaro. Get him off the apron, but Ricochet lifting him up. Up and down with Shinoku driver from Ricochet to Siwi, but on the outside. Right now it's from Sheamus to McIntyre. Ricochet in the cover, can speed. Almost got it. With the crowd behind him as Sheamus on the outside. Bro kick to McIntyre. Sheamus celebrates himself as Ricochet. Not happy about this. And he tried to smack Sheamus some. I don't know how smart this is. Recoil to Sheamus. We lost all control in this matchup here. As Siwi dumped in, splashed in on Ricochet. King Corbin tried to get McIntyre, but get lifted up. As well as that 4-ball for both Siwi and Ricochet. Face first because Ricochet against the apron there. And look at deep 6 from Corbin to McIntyre. Ricochet defending himself against Siwi there. But Cesaro may not have seen enough. Why doesn't he help his teammates? I was that 6 for both Siwi and Ricochet. Why King Corbin going for end of days on McIntyre. A Siwi with cheap shot on Cesaro. Ricochet got lifted up, launched up by Siwi. As Sheamus about to powerbomb McIntyre while Ricochet going off the top rope, getting dropped by Siwi. Sheamus in. Attacking Ricochet with close on, but Ricochet ready. Pillar kick out of nowhere, but Siwi. But the capitalized wall up from Ricochet. Will there be no Sheamus? And King Corbin preventing it from happening. Big drop kick right there. I quite would love to see Ricochet bringing up the win here. The Siri yet again getting Sheamus. That is Sheamus. Yet again got one by the official. He has until the 5 count to leave the ring. Big kicks are from Siri, big punches from Sheamus as Ricochet tried to defend himself against those numbers, but he can't. Sheamus got tagged in by Siri. And Sheamus got to Ricochet in the corner, but Ricochet defended himself. But still get clotheslined by the more powerful, more experienced Sheamus. Lifting Ricochet up and down there. But look at this! Another big kick from Big Pele from Ricochet to Sheamus. Kick to the nutsack. And for DDT, but Sheamus powering up. Look at Ricochet going. Ricochet big time DDT. Sheamus back to his feet. Big knee from Sheamus to Ricochet. For kick to the legs, but Ricochet countering him. Super kick out also avoid. Big clothesline from Sheamus. Big knee drop to Ricochet. Come to the back of the head of Ricochet. Ricochet going for a pump kick, but nobody home. A trip in the corner under the ropes, but look at this. Sheamus. Up and down goes Ricochet with powerbomb. Out of nowhere, the Celtic Warrior strikes. One and only in trouble here. Sheamus picking him up. Bro kick out of nowhere. This time inside the ring will be 1, 2. Almost got it, but because Cesaro couldn't save him. Failed with the save as Sheamus attacking his former mate with a cheap shot. As Sheamus beside himself right there. Sweeping Cesaro in his corner. Neckbreaker for Ricochet. As Cesaro got where I want. Yet again gets attacked by Sheamus but defend himself. Allowing Ricochet to take advantage. Gonna want some Pele here to Sheamus. Cesaro now got tagged in by Ricochet. Sheamus whipping him in the corner. Smacking McIntyre's arm. But allowing Cesaro to take advantage. Sheamus' anger might get the better of him again. The clothesline. Leveling Cesaro making the tag to King Corbin. Like we see earlier tonight, Sheamus' temper got the better of him when he got his teammate Pete Dunne disqualified against Eric. Big slam there from Cesaro, King Corbin. Neckbreaker from King Corbin though. So Intercontinental Champion tried to prove himself and become world champion for the first time in his career. I mean, he was a former Mr. Money in the Bank, but since then his career came flattening down. But let's look at King Corbin though, with his high IQ there, with this lariat. And now kick to the nutsack of Cesaro. As who are you willing for and who you want to win? See win our world title at the Elimination Chamber. Big slam there from Cesaro. From Corbin to Cesaro. So look at Corbin lifting him up, hoist him up. But Cesaro moved out of the way. And also don't forget, we will see our female counterparts later tonight in our second main event. Have a preview of Elimination Chamber when it will be our Women's Champion of Morgan teaming up with two of her opponents in form of Tegan Knox and Mickie James against all the other three opponents in Sasha Banks, Natalya and Sonya Deville. King Corbin goes on the cover. Quick rethinking, breaking things up. Causing avoided there from Cesaro though. Maybe Corbin made a big mistake. I don't know. So this is blockbuster, another blockbuster main event still to come. And this already seems to show either, no? And we had so many great matches with LA Knight versus Angie Garza on our opener. We had the great, fantastic women's action from Shotzi and Tamina. We have also great women's action between Becky and Shayna. Big DDT from King Corbin to Ricochet. Follows up with a huge big boot there. Ricochet is busted open. He's not in good condition right now. Is King Corbin about to drop him on his already busted head there. Ricochet tried to make a tag, but King Corbin doesn't let him. King Corbin got a catch an enziguri from Ricochet. There's a kick. Finds a mark right there. So good high fly go. Underhanded with dirty tactics. Usually would expect from King Corbin, but not from Ricochet. Big super kick there from Ricochet. And yet again using the ropes as his opponent there. I see you try to get the sheep shot, but Ricochet realizing it, stopping him on the swags. But King Corbin goes crazy. Losing himself. It's hot shot to his teammate as King Corbin celebrates himself, but I don't know if he realized that Ricochet is crawling away. Sheamus tried to, I think, tell him, but King Corbin's all full of himself right now. Kicks and strike to Cesaro, but look at Cesaro goes. Face first goes Corbin in the corner. And Cesaro yet again doing the tactics. Usually it would be the other side from King Corbin, Cesaro and Sheamus, but tonight it's reversed there with the McIntyre, Cesaro and Ricochet all fighting dirty themselves. Yeah. Big shot there from Cesaro to King Corbin. It's here with a sheep shot on Cesaro, but I don't know if he had this teammate much there. As he distracting the official, got won by the official. As Cesaro dragging King Corbin away from the ropes. What is your mind? Maybe does Cesaro swing? Or the sharpshooter? Oh, looking for the sharpshooter. He got locked in. Will it be enough to make Corbin tag out? No, Sheamus saves the matchup. As Ricochet got ejected by Sheamus, as Cesaro in the cover will it be? It almost was enough because he didn't pay attention. He instead tried to attack Drew McIntyre. Closing goes nowhere. And serious Cesaro lifting our world champion up. Who injured him last month. Look at this. Look at this. Argentine backbreaker spin right there. As King Corbin. End of days. And Cesaro pay. Will it be to steal in that one? 1, 2. Almost got it, but Cesaro too tough. Yeah, the willpower of the toughness of Cesaro is so much. As Sheamus sheep shot on hot shot on Ricochet launch him off the apron. King Corbin as Cesaro in his corner main attack to our world champion Austin Theory. Look at face first goes Ricochet in the barrel kick by Sheamus. And forgotten that Ricochet wants some piece of him early in this matchup. So get Theory with big drop kick from the second rope. All of those guys will fight for Series Universal Championship at the Elimination Chamber, but there are no teams. There will be every man for himself. As King Corbin looking on there, what Sheamus doing with Ricochet. This was because Ricochet against the announce table, against the barricade. As Sheamus power bomb by Theory, fighting off Cesaro. Some suplex from Theory inside the ring to Cesaro. To McIntyre realized that Sheamus attacking Ricochet to McIntyre, spinebuster to Sheamus. And the cover goes Theory. And she picked the win from Cesaro. He steals it for his team. Wow, that's how crafty our world champion is. Will it be Austin Theory's moment to shine at the Elimination Chamber because he's smarter than this as the opposition apparently? Because Austin Theory might be the only one who focused on the match entirely. I mean, we saw Sheamus and Drew McIntyre not focusing so much on the match as they should be. Cesaro let his guard down. Yeah. And Ricochet got jumped, so in the end, so yeah.
These three have to be happy
What a
with their
win for
performance here tonight.
Siri.
That's what we call
King Corbin and Sheamus got momentum before Elimination Chamber, but then there won't be allegiance. There will be nobody helping you out because it will be every man for himself for Siri's title.